So we're here with Facebook Live for Friday, taking a look at some of the bucks around the office. That's actually a good example of a hit list buck that was on my hit list last year. Got him for the first time on trail camera about 3 weeks before I ultimately killed him. Here's some of the other ones. That's Jake. And we got the guys over here.
What's up?
What is up, guys? So today, you got Sean Cook and Tony Merle here, back again with another HS Live.
Yeah.
Today, I know in the past couple weeks we've been going over scent control, and last week we talked about our big game and elk side of things. And so today we're just going to do an overview of the entire scent control system.
Yeah.
So you want to start us off down on this end, Tony?
Sure. Well, I would like to note that hunting season is basically, it's open now. People are elk hunting out there. Antelope, I know antelope and mule deer, depending on where you're at, that's open up here within the next week or so. So I mean, there's people out there hunting. They're out utilizing these systems we've been talking about.
Absolutely.
Whether it's the cover sense or the whole scent control process that we've been talking about since early June, really.
And scent control is something that kind of translates to every hunting. It doesn't matter what game you're hunting.
Yeah.
You need to be scent free, and it'll help your success in the field.
Really, the only thing you don't need to worried about scent control for is turkey hunting. And
yeah.
There's actually some hardcore turkey hunters out there that know dang well that when you're turkey hunting, there's a lot of times you're going to come in contact with deer too. So
yeah.
Some people might do some scent control for that reason right there.
Absolutely.
But as Sean mentioned, we want to kind of go through the full 3-step system today. We've gone in depth with each. We just kind of want to go from start to finish and just do a bit of a review of everything. So really the first part, if you remember, is the clothing. That's step one. So Sean, you want to kind of show us the duffel bags we have
Yeah,
here?
absolutely. So these are great for just transporting your goods to your hunting camp. They have all kind of accessory pockets, front, back, sides. They come in a 45 liter and a 90 liter option. And the cool thing about inside here, it has if you want to pull this out.
Yeah. This is the scent safe liner. This is what actually, this is what makes
this bag into a scent safe bag.
Yeah, that's what makes it odor proof. It keeps odors out, locks cover scents in. It's actually a lot like a dry bag. I mean, it's non-porous. Yeah. So you can fit quite a bit of clothing in here. The 45 liter size, we say, is good for about a weekend's worth of clothing. And the larger 90 liter size is good for a week's worth of clothing.
Absolutely.
So it's amazing how much stuff you can get in here. And you've got the main area here, as we mentioned. You just roll it down, and you clip the straps down, and it does it that way. And you got your side pockets here as well. You can put other accessories in here.
And on the 90, it's also got the integrated boot bin on it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I'll show that to you here right now, so you can see the way it works. On this side here, you've got your standard accessory pocket. You can keep, grunt calls or tools or whatever. But inside here, it's also got this other sort of hidden pocket.
Hidden compartment.
And that's where your boots go. You can see it there. It's actually it'll go inside there. It's a separate layer, and this is where you stick your boots in. Muddy boots.
Yeah.
Keep them away from
you've been out in the
else.
field in the dirt. You don't want to put your boots in with your clothes.
Right.
So this is put your dirty boots in here, close it off, and it's good to go.
Right. As you mentioned, there's all kinds of pockets and things.
Molly straps to for any accessories you might.
William Sullivan said he's using his this morning.
Awesome.
Season's open in South Florida.
Yeah, he's in the hot part of the world, but he's hunting, so he's getting after it.
And it's just a good looking bag. Yeah, it's just a darn good looking bag.
It's a good looking bag. It's durable.
Very functional.
It can take the abuse that we all know that we don't take good care of our stuff, right?
Yeah, ripstop material.
Yeah, it's strong, it's durable. It's got good side loops to be pulling. Things you go to the front of your truck bed. You're trying to unload and you pull it to the front. It's gonna be able to take that abuse.
So we might have jumped the gun a little bit there. So before you put your clothes in here, you want to wash them with the launch detergent here. We have a BioStrike option and the Scentaway option. And the Scentaway actually comes in a fresh earth option as well. So You want to give your clothes a clean yet earth smell. That's your option there.
Right, so Scentaway Max is what we've had for a while, and everybody's familiar with. Scentaway BioStrike came out last year, and it utilizes the Scentaway BioStrike formula.
Nano Shield technology.
Hey guys, hold on a second. Somebody's saying that the video is cutting out. Do you have it on Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Should be on Wi-Fi.
Let's turn Wi-Fi off. Let's try to turn it off.
Huh. You want to try to turn it off? Never had that problem before.
Yeah.
Just hang here for a second while we work out some technical difficulties.
Tony didn't pay his phone bill.
It's paid, I promise.
I guess we just go on through.
Let me see your phone. If somebody's watching, let us know
Yeah.
if you're seeing this live.
Yeah.
Let's go and pull up the book bond page.
Yeah.
It's good. Jake says it's good.
It is
Good?
good. Okay.
All right, we'll keep on rolling then.
So, as we mentioned, this storage bag in here, another way to kind of turn all your clothes into a cover scent is we offer our scent wafers. So we have, fresh earth, natural pine, cedar, anything like that. You can actually open this up, or this one's not
Yeah.
open, but
Actually, I
open
think
it
it
up.
is. I think it is.
It is?
Yeah.
No?
No?
It's taped up, Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you actually take one of the wafers out, drop it into your Scent Safe bag in here, and it will turn all the clothes in there into whatever cover scent you decide to choose. And it's really great. Take it out of there, and it will preserve the scent for.
Daniel Thomas
some
said
time.
the Doe Estra scent wafers are amazing. He could smell them through the pack.
They're strong.
Oh, yeah.
They are real strong.
Oh yeah.
You get it on your hands, and it turns your whole body into a cover scent pretty much. So, tell us about this Scent Safe bag here, Tony. This is another option that's not necessarily, your duffel bag style,
Different style.
but it is a traveling bag.
It's a well-known bag. I mean, we
Yeah.
just basically refaced it. It used to
Gave
be-
it a new look.
Yeah, it used to be the big green bag.
Big green bag. That's exactly right. I'll let you get down in here and show exactly what it looks like on the inside. We've just got a couple of items of clothing in there right now, but it can fit quite a bit. It's got some internal pockets to store. I like to store gloves and hats and face masks and things like that in those pockets there. You've got a couple of small pockets right here as well with zippers on them that you can
Be a little good spot for the scent wafers we were just talking about.
Sure, exactly. And what you would do is basically, just like we've got here, you can clip it on, some of these mesh pieces right here, and that's where it is, and you can smell that fresh earth right there. And just like we talked about with the dry bag, the scent safe liner inside those duffel bags. Essentially, you just roll this over, and that gives you your scent safe system there. And you roll it over. It's got the Velcro pieces there. You got your dual zipper system here. It's all closed up, and everything inside is going to stay scent proof. No water's going to get in. Your cover scents aren't going to get out.
Yep.
And that's a triple layered bag. So I mean, it's number one, it's durable. Number two, I mean, you've got 3 layers protecting your gear inside from any outside contaminants.
contaminant.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know if you mentioned, but the dryer sheets are a great option. After you've washed with the laundry detergent, give it one more, or just a dry cycle with the dryer sheets, and you'll be good to go.
I'll tell you, one of our items that has been with us for a long time and is actually a great seller for us is the Fresh Earth version of the Scentaway dryer sheets, because people like to give that little boost of earth smell at the end of their load.
Absolutely.
So that's a really cool thing to keep in mind. Moving on through. Step 2 is the body.
So we covered.
You guys are not demonstrating these.
No, we will not. You don't want to
Not
see
today,
that.
anyway.
You don't want to see that. So everyone knows the green soap. This is one of our most popular products. Scentaway is almost known for this stuff. It's great body soap and shampoo. With the close up there, Tony. But we also offer BioStrike versions. Body wash, shampoo, and also for the ladies out there trying to keep their hair nice and conditioned, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Great stuff, and then your AP as well.
And we also have the deodorant antiperspirant in the Scentaway line. Also,
Yeah.
we just didn't have one here.
So you get your clothes nice and clean over there in the clothing section, but if you don't use this stuff, you're gonna put your stinky body in there.
That's right.
Or
No BO.
yeah, exactly. Or you use just some random regular shampoo that's real smelly and fruity.
You're
kind
sort
of
of
thing.
eliminating all the other measures
Exactly.
you've taken if you sit there and you don't shower up before you go on the field, or like you said, you use a regular body wash or soap that's got perfumes in it. You're sort of
it kinda
working
defeats
against
the purpose.
yourself.
Sean Brinkman just posted that he says, "I've had a bottle of green soap in my shower for as long as I and my wife can remember."
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people love this product. It's great, and it works. So this will give you an option, an odorless option to cleanse your body of all bad smells. So you're ready. You got your clothes. You got your body. Now we're ready for the field.
So this is probably the area that if you're gonna do one piece, this is probably the piece you've been doing.
Yep.
Maybe you haven't taken as many measures as you need to in the clothing or the body side, but you've probably been spraying down. Now this is definitely an important piece to finish off the system. The third step, you get to the field, you got your clothes on, you got all your gear. This is when you're going to go through and thoroughly spray yourself down.
Absolutely.
You're going to get your boots, get the bottom of your boots, make sure you get your pack if you've got a pack that you're taking in.
And some people will actually, you're in your boxers, you go out there, lay your clothes out on the porch, spray them down so you get your full coverage. I know when you do it like this, you can miss some
Yeah.
spots.
It's hard to
go
get
out
your-
there.
hard to
Exactly.
get the
Or
backside.
everyone has a hunting buddy. Get your buddy to spray your back.
Yeah.
Do that kind of thing.
Well, I just realized we actually missed part of the laundry portion.
What's
The
this doing over here
biospheric
in field, Tony?
Oh, just trying to keep you on your toes.
So we'll skip back a little bit because this is a really great
That
product.
is that's a vital product that I started using myself last year and love.
So tell us what's special about this, Tony.
This is the Odor Shield. Maybe you haven't heard of the Odor Shield before, but it comes in a box. It comes four with these
Four packs.
with four of these packets, and each of these packets is a load of laundry. And what it does is you get done washing your clothes in your laundry detergent, and especially for those Western hunters, this is gonna be really cool for people that
Getting out there on this multi-day hunt.
Exactly. What it does is it actually impregnates into your clothing. Any garment will turn it into scent-proof piece of clothing for up to 30 days. And like we said, wash it in the detergent and you do an extra rinse cycle in the washing machine and you use this in there, and that's what's going to make, literally this t-shirt right here can turn into a scent-proof garment.
Yeah.
So it really takes out the need for, you have all these clothing lines out there that are, scent control clothing and things like that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars, whereas this right here, you can literally turn any piece of clothing into the same technology.
Exactly. And I mentioned multi-day hunts. It doesn't even have to be that. It could be,
Yeah.
maybe your camp doesn't have, washer and dryer.
Exactly.
Get all your
Daniel-
stuff fully prepared.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that was it. Go
I was
ahead.
going to say, Daniel Thomas asked, will the Odor Shield work with all laundry detergents? Would it work? Yes, but I would always suggest, I would always suggest using an odorless
Right.
Yeah.
laundry
Detergent.
detergent no matter what.
Right. It wouldn't be a good idea to use a detergent that's got
Fragrances.
mountain breeze scent
Yeah.
all over it. that
Because
you
here's
just gotta
the
put on
key.
it.
What this thing is wiping out are biological organisms. So
Yeah.
bacteria, molds. So a synthetic scent, it may not have a full effect on, because that's more of a chemical versus
Yeah.
a biological, a microorganism or a bacteria. So I would always suggest for your hunting clothes, never use.
Just do the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, just keep it odor free on
Yeah.
your detergent. It doesn't really matter, what brand it is, as far as scentless detergents are the way to go across the board. Because again, a lot of your odor control, they're attacking natural organisms, not necessarily synthetic
Yeah,
organisms.
synthetic smelling.
Yeah.
Right. But definitely something to keep in mind, like you said. That, if you may be at a hunting camp that doesn't have a washer and dryer,
Yeah.
or maybe you just you don't have the opportunity to wash your clothes regardless of the situation.
And this is a real quick step. As he mentioned, just do one rinse cycle after you've washed your clothes. Dump that in there, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go.
We got another Scent Wafer fan, Cameron Potts Robin. Just said they're always the best.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Fresh Earth's my favorite.
My favorite,
It's
too.
great. And,
Well, we know it's Tony's because he uses it.
Tony keeps it in his truck.
It's about time to put one in the truck. Our deer season opens here in about
Yeah.
3 weeks in Georgia, so it's about time to start getting that fresh earth smell in the
Absolutely.
truck.
So we have a few other options. We have a couple of deer scents as well as a cedar, pine, and fresh earth.
Right, acorn as well.
Yeah.
So one thing we should point out, So we kind of hinted this in the past. It's, I mean, look, we all know scent control is very important. We all know, deer live and die by their nose. So, I would challenge someone. It seems like common sense. Like, if I'm going to go out and spend my money on something as important as, scent control, I want to get the best bang for my buck. So we should be very clear when we say BioStrike is 2 times more effective. That's just not a baseless claim. This has been tested in a lab against competing brands and competing products and proven to kill
third-party tested. Yeah.
Proven to kill those bacteria and those microorganisms that cause those odors. So again, best bang for your buck. We're not just saying it; it's been proven in the lab.
We're not out here just making statements to make statements. I mean, this is stuff, like you said, it's actually been.
It is performed and proven.
It's been tested and done. So
Daniel Thomas just brought up a great question. So he's saying, what do we recommend for scent control on car seats, a scent away spray or something else?
I would
go with the spray.
Yeah,
spray it down.
Absolutely.
If you tuned in a couple weeks ago, we saw Tony, sniffing one of my stinky boots, and
I took one for the team.
I think if it didn't work, he would have thrown up. And but it really does work, and I've sprayed it in my boots. Almost anywhere you want to be scent free, spray it. 30 seconds later, smell it, and the scent is gone.
Well, and that's a very good point on, because we think about our clothes. We can throw our clothes in the washer. We can store them in scent safe container, whatever. We can use the sprays. We can use the body washes. But I mean, I know me. You're out there. Your kids are playing ball games on the weekends. There's a lot of sweaty kids and climbing in and out of your vehicles. There's a lot of scent. Outside contaminants that end up on the interior of your vehicle. It's a place a lot of guys lose track of.
Even if we don't realize it, I'm telling you, the deer notice.
Yeah, and it's going to rub off. Obviously, the minute you make contact with it, it's going to rub off. Now, I personally don't wear my hunting clothes in my truck. I keep it in my, in my
in the bag.
Yeah, I keep it in my
apart.
That's the best.
But I mean, there are times when maybe you're hunting and you're just going in for lunch. You're not going to necessarily get out of your field gear while you're going to grab a bite to eat. So yeah, keeping your truck, the interior of your truck as scent free as you can is not a bad idea.
Step.
And that's why, honestly, in all seriousness, that's why I use a scent wave for my truck, because I like to have an air freshener of some kind in my truck. And when it's hunting season, leading up to hunting season, I don't want to have a perfumey, smelly, mountain breeze, spring breeze smell in my truck. I want that fresh earth smell.
Exactly.
If it's going to have a smell and something, I want it to be what I'm going to be using out in the field. Now, I'm not going to use doe estrus. I'm not going to use buckrut scent wafer.
Yeah.
No, nobody will ride with me if that's the
this
case.
truck.
But
that stuff is smelly.
Oh yeah. But the fresh earth scent wafers, I like the smell, so I ride around with it throughout hunting season.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Jason.
Cameron Potter Robin just brought up a good point. He says, "I'm not a smoker, but what about smokers?" That's an interesting.
I haven't tried it out, but
that's a really interesting question overall, because I know people who have, claimed that people have actually used smoke to kill scent on their clothes.
Indians and
exactly. Yeah. And I mean, there's been stories of Native Americans using smoke as a cover scent or whatever. To me, it's, I mean, deer are going to smell smoke. I mean, there are people that still have fireplaces, people burning brush piles. To me, I don't think smoke's going to alarm them, as much as just, again, they're not around humans in the woods all the time, so
you're sitting around camp and you got a campfire going.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know that smoke necessarily alerts deer as much as body odor,
But at the same time, you got to think, they see fire and smoke as a dangerous thing that they want to get away from. So
well, right, but if they can't, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, I wouldn't worry so much about eliminating a smoke smell as much as I would, body odor, something like
absolutely.
that. Because again, they don't know where the smoke is coming from. Chances are, I mean, compared to a brush pile, you're going to have very little smoke scent on you.
Yeah.
So I don't see that as a major deal, but that's just my opinion.
If you're worried about it, it wouldn't hurt to give yourself a nice
spray down.
Sean Brinkman saying HS has always been a leader in the industry. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Appreciate it, guys.
HS played a role in killing the stud buck that's in his profile.
Bang.
Well, congratulations on that, Sean.
So, you got your sprays. I want to mention, we don't have it out here, but these also come with a refill. Or not everyone, but we offer a refill pack.
Yeah, there are
We have
some
a
value
combo
packs
pack.
out
So
there.
we've got the 44 ounce, we've got the 66 ounce that come with either a 12 ounce or a 32 ounce
Yeah.
with a tall 32 ounce refill.
And we probably should point out there are some multi-piece combos on the Centaway line that actually have
Yep.
essentially the whole
Yeah.
system covered.
Yep.
Something for your-
9-piece kit, 10-piece kit.
Yeah, exactly. So keep your eyes open for those.
So yeah, you got your towelettes, chapstick.
And
I
actually,
know on those days where it's real cold, you can get some windburn.
not only cold days, but
Cold to cookies, anything
Cold-
below
cold to me,
if you
anything
get
below
a-
60.
If you get a 59, 60 degree day, I mean, you really need to stay. No, I'm just kidding. But when you're out in the Midwestern areas that it's more wide open, whether it's Iowa or Nebraska
Yeah,
or Kansas,
real windy.
the wind basically is always blowing to some extent, especially out in Kansas and Nebraska. So it can be a nice 60 degree day, and that wind's still gonna chap your lips. So
Absolutely.
you don't want to go out there with a cherry bomb chapstick. That's not what you want. It's again
Cherry
set control.
bomb.
It's his favorite. He knows his chapstick.
Tony knows his chapstick flavors.
Well, Tony, I think that covers it.
Yeah.
Did a good job. We got a lot of stuff out here, but it's all important, and it's important to take care of the whole system to really get your full scent coverage.
Right. If
Daniel
you-
Thomas said he hasn't ever seen the chapstick in his home state of North Carolina. So for any of this stuff, obviously check your local retailers. If there's something out there you can't find that you want to try, you can always go to shop.hunterspec.com.
Yep.
You'll be able to
obviously
find
we'll have it
everything there.
available.
Absolutely. Well, Tony, I know we've been having a few competitions going on.
I think we got a request. I don't know if maybe Cameron joined late, but he's asking us to show the bags again.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. These are almost my favorite part of the line. They're a great looking bag, and everyone has that duffel bag that they take to their camp, throw all their clothes in. This just gives you an option to keep all those clothes scent free. Not every duffel bag you have has a scent free liner that dump all your clothes in, roll it up, strap it down, and you're ready to go.
And to be clear, if people who are familiar with a dry,
Dry bag.
a dry bag. That's essentially what this is. So not only is it keeping scent out, but say you got it right in the back of your truck and you get in the middle of you're on your way to your
It's
hunt
durable.
spot, and it starts pouring down rain. At least the stuff
Great
inside
point.
of the scent safe,
Yeah.
liner. This stuff inside of this is not getting wet, no matter
Exactly.
what.
Yeah,
So it's-
that's a thick, almost a leathery rubber type substance. It's great. And so we mentioned earlier being able to drop a scent wafer or something in there, so it'll lock those scents in and keep any contaminants out. It's really great. And as we mentioned earlier, the 90 liter offers a boot bin to store your dirty boots and keep them, so you don't get dirt all over your clothes and all that.
Oh, when we did forget to go over while we're going over the bags,
What's that?
the
Oh yeah, the small.
poly bag.
Right. So that's a good reason to come back over here and review is this is the Scent Safe odor barrier bag, and essentially what it is.
I thought we had an open one
I
lying
do
around
have
somewhere.
one. You can keep talking about it. I'll go grab it.
Yeah.
So basically, where this would come in would be, okay, so you're gonna launder up your stuff. You're gonna pack it in this to take it to camp with
Yeah.
you, or the large travel bag. For me, this bag here is gonna come into play when I get to camp, and that's what I'm gonna transfer my clothes to as I'm on my way out to the stand. Because
Yeah.
again, I don't get dressed until I'm out of my truck and getting ready to walk to the stand. So this is a nice, cheap, and easy alternative to be able to transfer from whichever.
And it's a
whichever-
lightweight option.
Exactly, and you can. It's lightweight. It's it's inexpensive, but yet it's still going to allow you to lock the.
Tony actually has one opened
Yeah,
up
here we go.
over here.
Let's check this out. So this is, I don't know if they mentioned this already, but it's actually just a bit of a redesign of something that we've had in the line for quite a few years, and this gave a little bit of reface. Got the HS logo on there, got the camel pattern on this side, and what it is it's got the zipper feature on it, so you stick your clothing in here. You can fit quite a bit of clothing in there, as you can see, whether it's
Absolutely.
your jackets or pants or whatnot. But
And this actually has a transparent surface, so
Yes,
you
kinda
lock
keep
your
track of
clothes
what's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep track, so you don't have to open up and risk
Right.
contaminating every time.
you just seal it up with the zip feature right there, and That's
You're
good to
good to
go.
go.
Yeah, it's
between
basically a
months.
giant sandwich bag to.
Yeah, giant Ziploc.
And it's made with specially formulated plastic that's not going to let any oil
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and it is. It's a thicker ply. It's it's a good durable bag, so it
absolutely.
should last you a while.
This gives you another option on the traveling side.
Sean Brinkman has a question. So here's a challenge for Trademark Tony.
What's up?
What he wants to know: what is the MSRP on the 90 liter?
The 90 liter.
I know this answer.
Is $99.99.
There you go. You got it right.
Bang.
$99.99. And again, check your local retailers. These should be starting to show up in inventory. If you can't find them locally, you can always go to shop.hunterspet.com and grab them directly out of our own distribution center.
Absolutely.
Any more questions coming? We really like the questions today.
Yeah. A lot of feedback.
No, but I see that Cynthia Plattner is joined us. How's it going,
Cynthia, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Cynthia's a good friend of ours. She's right there in the heart of Big Deer Country in Iowa.
Nathaniel Melton said he's already grabbed him a couple bottles of BioStrike.
There you go, Nathaniel. We always like seeing these folks that have been following us, actually throughout the Strut Report, throughout all summer long. Appreciate you guys tuning in every
Absolutely. We've been having a good time.
week. So,
All right, so Cynthia says hi.
Hey,
Cynthia.
So we don't have any more questions right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than Cameron's really excited for the Ohio rep to get here. Hey, Cameron, we all are, bud.
We're close.
Especially now that we've been starting to see some of the deer showing up on the hit list. That's making it even
Yeah.
harder to wait for October and November. So speaking of that, you guys want to go with the hit list?
Yep.
Gosh, it's been a great week on the hit list.
We had one come straight down down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Everyone's been posting great deer. They've been getting better every week. We've been having a good time. I've got some cameras out at my camp over in Alabama. I'm ready to get over there and give them a look.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we had two that kind of stood out this week that were fighting to the end. So Tony, you want to tell us who ended up winning this thing?
Daniel Thomas.
Daniel Thomas, I think, is with us. So.
I think he won by one life on his picture. It was going back and forth. I saw it this morning. It's like, ooh, these guys are neck and neck, and throughout the day they just both started to grow and they just ran out of time.
Might have had to give like his old great aunt a message and give me a like.
But you know what? That's how this game is played.
Yeah,
When the picture of the most likes wins.
Share it to your friends. Build a team. Get them out there liking on your subject. So we've been having a good time. So you want to tell them what Daniel Thomas is going to win? I think it's a BioStrike.
Yep.
kit.
So he's going to receive choice of an HS hat as well as
put it together.
Yep.
choice of an HS hat as well as BioStrike line here. So
You forgot the bag.
the bag doesn't come this week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So,
So,
next
so wait,
week,
what is the kit?
I'll tell you.
Spoiler
So
alert.
This week, I'll mention that in a second. This week,
Tony had me confused.
what you're getting, see, get it up. Work with
Spoiler
these
alert.
older people here.
Oh, how to get tackled on camera.
You get the BioStrike odor shield that we mentioned before, and 32-ounce spray. So that's going to be a great starter for you if you haven't started loading up on your scent control.
Yeah.
You get these. You fill out your system with some laundry detergent, some body wash and shampoo. Get out there and use the BioStrike that you want. So,
Absolutely.
we appreciate you guys participating. Now, what he kind of led into there is
Yep, I let the cat out of the bag.
next week we're going to have something that's got a little bit more of a reward for
Yeah.
you. So we've had 4 weeks now of the hit list, and next week it's time for the grand prize. It's going to be the final week. So what we're going to do is this afternoon we're going to get together. We're going to look at all the pictures that have been posted throughout
Past 4 or 5
throughout
weeks,
the
yeah.
past 4 weeks. We're going to pick our favorite 5, and those are going to go up, and whichever one of those 5 pictures has the most likes at 1 o'clock next Friday, you're going to be the grand prize winner of the HS hit list. And the grand prize winner is going to receive,
Here we go. Now we get the bag.
There
you're
we
going
go.
to receive a 90-liter bag right here. We've been talking about it. You're going to get
Yeah.
this bad boy
Butter
right
in
here.
here.
All right, move it down here. Let's show them the whole package. There it is.
Right there.
So basically, you're going to get the entire BioStrike. You're going to get the whole system right there. That's the grand prize.
Yep. I mean, that's everything you need to get out there and have your
Oh, plus the hat.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, and he mentioned your choice of hat. Just go on our website, shop.hunterspec.com, and you'll see our whole selection on there.
Yeah.
Let us know which one you want, and we'll get it sent to you.
Yep.
So we'll get that posted up Tonight?
Tonight,
Yeah.
be looking forward about 7 o'clock Eastern time. That'll go up. And,
So our winner was Daniel Thomas.
Daniel Thomas.
So Daniel Thomas, reach out to us. You know, we can't message you on the HS Facebook, but reach out to us. You know, let us know where you'd like your stuff to be shipped, and we'll get it to you. And congratulations.
Yep. Absolutely.
There's a lot of questions today. If anybody else has any more questions after we're done with this video, feel free to send us a message or comment on this video later, and we'll be sure to get back with you and respond to any questions you may have.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well,
I think that finishes it up.
yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you all have a good weekend, safe weekend, and we'll be 1 week closer to college football.
College football and hunting season.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good one.